Hey folks. I think I fell asleep in my chair for a bit. That or I just kind of sat here uncomfortably with my eyes closed. Not entirely sure. So, you can hear the game. You can hear me. You can see the game. And I am recording. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. But yeah, like basically a fit comes on me, but if I can get through it, I'm fine.
Buying or just perusing? Show me what you've got.
Oh, I already offloaded onto you. Alright.
So long.
Ooh, there's hidden treasure here. Creepy kids. Oh yes, this thing. I never know how to pronounce that name. Let's go with Cunt. Cunt, Kreutazman's journal. Completely ordinary key. Kulikov and his men are busy preparing the hunt, so a few moments right of this whole incredible affair. A week back, I arrived home in Oxford after a long journey, and found I had received a letter from my barrister. My aunt Helena had passed on, left all her belongings, including her hut outside Novigrad, to me. The letter included a copy of her will, and a key to the chest in which she had stashed her savings. Remembering how dear auntie had served her guests only bread and water, I'm sure she managed to save up a hefty stash of coin during her long, miserly life. So I raced off in a flash to my aunt's home, a hut, to pay respect to her grave, and, while there, take a gander at what's in that chest. But when I got there, the hut was in ruins. Neighbouring peasants were claiming a griffin had nested on aunt's lands. So there I was, fortune in arm's reach, not a way to get at it. So I went back to Oxenford and raced to the academy, as fast as my feet could take me, for I had heard famous Kulikov and his crew were watering their horses there after their latest adventure. We agreed terms quick enough, we'd get a portion of what we found in the chest, and set off to exterminate this ploughing pest of a griffin. And I'm sitting and watching Kui's lads arm the ballista, writing this down to calm my nerves and pass the time. Fun's about to start. Lying here dead. Some broken trees around him. Hmm. Surprise inheritance. While searching a body he found in a ravaged campsite, Grohl found a key in a journal. Thinking the latter might shed a light on the writer's fate, he slipped it into his bag. The notes contained information about a fortune hidden in a hut a griffin had roosted in. The coin had belonged to the deceased's aunt, but since neither she nor her nephew had any use for it now, Grohl decided to kill the beast and take it for himself. Guess the beast had done him and the others in. Hmm. Seems so. Do I have another? Yeah, I have another point. Hmm. Guess I'll put the point here. I'm not really sure where else to put it. I've kind of gotten what I want. Surprising villagers are willing to move back in while this here. So. I have too much fun with that. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's hysterical. And yeah, it's low, but it's perfectly manageable. Thankfully, those pits are never too far to drop. I hate ladders in games. Oh, that looks lovely. You can never make ones that aren't shite.
Come on, Roach.
Okay. Yeah, we're going the right way. I just started following the dots because force a habit, but no, it's actually fine.
Faster. Giddy up.
All right. Still a bit off. I'm much more awake now, but I'm still a bit off. Great. Haha! Behold this power of spin to win. It's such a ridiculous move. And now this is not Wizardry, it's Witcher. That's a different franchise. In 100 years' time, surrounded by women. Surrounded by beautiful women. See? It's gotta come true. Pitch camp in the ruins of the observation towers as M ordered. Hope we won't have to sit here long. Margin note important. Bren lost 200 crowns to me at Gwent, but there's no coin on him. Need to take out of his next share of the loot. Boring as fuck. Been sitting here 8 days now, and nothing's happened. Besides that one grain caravan which we raided, sending the merchants off running in only their unspeakables. Hope the high heavens will transfer us somewhere more interesting quick, because here every man jack of us is near because here every man jack of us is near about off his nut with boredom. Alright, beautiful. That's done. Wyverns. Ooh. There's illusions. Huh. Long before men first peopled this land, a beautiful and prospering elven city stood here, centered around the palace of King Maegor. One day, however, the city's inhabitants began mysteriously dying off in large numbers. According to legend, King Maegor sensed he too would soon perish and cast a powerful spell that caused the earth to swallow the city whole, so no outsider could ever desecrate it. Centuries later, scholars from the Oxford Academy began painstaking excavations of King Maegor's palace in search for the cause of the catastrophe. A war came to a sudden halt when 3 subsequent expeditions ventured into the ruined depths and were never heard from again. Harpies. Oh, Babby one. Nothing. Nothing. Ow. My everything. Okay, this is one of the corrupted temples. I can't get out to it. Okay. God damn, they're all out. Nice. Thank you, invincibility frames. You chose poorly. Ow. Those harpies were burly. Like, I never fought ones that were that potent before. Looking to purchase eggs. Will buy harpy eggs for top coin. Important, please do not wash the eggs. Huh. But I'm still thinking about, remember that whole Saskia thing? About how, like, you know, what's her face was, oh, I lost control over when the war began and all this. I know, and, you know, actually, wait, thinking about it, you know my initial take on that? I think that was the more accurate one. Saying, like, the way I'm remembering it right now, I think Geralt did allude to not being the one breaking Saskia out of the enchantment. I'm not sure right now, to be honest. Need to go rewatch that conversation, but I'm still annoyed over the Saskia thing. You know, it was to my first read was that it was implying that we didn't rescue her at the end, even though I went through all the effort to do so. But again, part of me at the time had been thinking that, oh no, maybe it could pass as that, you know? Oh, I have no fucking clue. Alright. I was hesitant taking this in case I wanted to stop and re-record or whatever. But yeah, I'm still bothered by that Saskia thing. Because again, I have a few different readings on it, and I'm not really sure which one is the more accurate take. The game, like, not, you know, the take where, oh, it's clearly not the game taking my actions into account. Or it is, but it's more of a general statement they made. Or it is taking it into account. The characters are just like winking at each other, like, I know you're the one who broke it and all this, you know? I have no idea. I'm too tired to judge. Fragment of Nicholas Vogel's laboratory notebook. I've acquired the eggs. They cost a fortune and left me with barely enough funds to pay the rent for my laboratory, but now I can begin my work in earnest. Soon I'll show those peat-brained admirals of ours that airborne armies are the future of warfare, and the first such army shall be my creation, shall proudly bear the name of the Redanian Air Force. They've hatched. Never seen harpies so tiny and, dare I say, cute. They have no bosoms yet, but they do have enormous heads and equally enormous appetites. Bird-like, true and true. My first attempts at taming them have brought promising results. Young harpies eat out of my hands, and sometimes eat our hands as well. My assistants already lost 2 fingers. The elder man of Hell, though, came skittering into the tower desperately, bawling about spiders plaguing his village, begging for our help, weeping for their picked-upon livestock and offspring, who suffer the most from the arachnide's bites. One swarm of mindless eating machines preying on another. How dare he interrupt my work on the Wonder Waffle for such banalities? Instead of an arachnocide, he requested I give him a bottle of arachnomorph pheromones. Won't he be in for his prize? What do the peasants not say spiders and snakes a happy home make? I'm sure I've heard them say something of the sort. Our funds are nearly exhausted. I shall be forced to take something from the rainy day stash I hid from Hubert in the top floor of the tower. Also, that was, I know the Saskia thing was a bit random to come there, but I know it just flashed to me while I was fighting the harpy. And it does bug me, it's just like, okay, is the game not taking one of my actions into account here? Because it is such a vague statement, you know? The bulk of our outflow goes towards the purchase of pork, which the harpies devour in gargantuan quantities. Perhaps we were to dress one up in Redanian armor now and present it at court. The king himself would become our patron. No. The entire army, the entire squadron must be present, or else Radovid will deem the whole undertaking a farce. Seems their harpies have grown tired of pork, found scraps of Herbert's overalls in one of their cages. No great loss. Herbert had already lost 8 fingers feeding them. Couldn't even grip a broom. Catastrophe struck. Someone had opened all the cages and let out the harpies. I'm sure I'll find them wheezing their last in the grass outside the tower. After all, no one has fed them for a week. You fucking idiot. Another day, another corpse, and the Witcher suspected. Another document revealing the tale of the deceased's demise. He was not mistaken. Nicholas Vogel's laboratory notes described the experiments the man-made conducted on the harpies, and also mentioned a hidden satchel coin. Chest's contents would be of no use to Nicholas in the afterlife, so Geralt decided to secure them for himself.
Shit.
So many dead people. Can't believe I'm coming to the end of Geralt's story, you know?